Hello, lads, ladies, and lovelies. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is having a lovely day. I hope the camera is okay. This is me messing about with the stuff, messing about with the contrast and the brightness, and I figured out how to get rid of autofocus, which makes a big difference. So if you like this, I will keep it as this setting. I realized on a lot of previous videos that the video looks really grainy, so I hopefully sort this out. Hopefully it is a lot clearer, it's a lot nicer, and it makes my hair look really nice. So yay. Today we shall be continuing reviewing the Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation series. So this is a spoiler for anyone who has not read number 1 and number 2. Like previously, I would go over each chapters because they are quite different. But yes, if you don't like that, I will try a different method. But yes, I will still be reviewing what I think of each chapter, mostly with the characters, because I've noticed that there is new characters here as well. And one of them we met like way earlier in the show, which I am going to be talking about. But let me just quickly show the cover. Absolutely lovely cover. I just realized I don't really show you the pictures. Here's the picture. Lovely picture. Here's lovely Wenning, Lanzhan, and Wei Wuxian right at the end. And obviously my favorite picture out of it all is this one. Isn't it cute? Oh my god, it's so cute. Anyway, so I'm going to say this, that the basis of this book is mostly about the Sunshot campaign. And Sunshot campaign is mostly clans formed together to go against the Wen clan due to them starting invading different clans. So they destroyed Gusu, the cloud recesses, and in this one they on the move to take over the Xiang clan, and that's what we're going to be talking about. So just a continuation from the second book. At the end of the second book, Wei Wuxian has been stabbed by Jinling, his nephew. Would we call him Wei Wuxian's nephew? I say we can, because Yanni does see Wei Wuxian as her little brother. So yes, I would say his nephew Jinling. And after everyone has discovered that Mo Xianyu's body is actually being possessed by Wei Wuxian, who died 16 years ago. This has happened way back in the first book. And on the first chapter, it's going back to the past where when Wei Wuxian is in the Xiang clan. And in it, he was kind of they were just hanging out outside. They were just shooting kites and everything. Jiang Cheng's father is out doing sort of business with other clans. And then while shooting the kites, something happened. So one of the kites shot down, and one of the cultivators that was with them went to go get the kite, but there was a problem with what's happened. They end up meeting Wen Chao's mistress, who said that the kite is an offense against the Wen clan and therefore needs to be punished. And literally went into the Xiang clan practically uninvited. This was around the time where we get to meet Jiang Chen and Yan Li's mother, Madame Yu. And I'm sure everyone has like very mixed opinions about Madame Yu. She is a very cold, she's a very harsh character, particularly harsh against Wei Wuxian, because she feels like that he shows that he's much more powerful, much more better at things than Jiang Chen, and tries to get and pushes Jiang Chen to push forward as the leader, as the future leader of the clan. So Madame Yu is very harsh. She has very strong words, very strong opinions, and has no hesitation to speak her mind. So I can imagine people have mixed reviews about her. However, later on in the chapter, she shows that she is a very protective mother. She is an absolute fighter. I personally really love her, if I'm going to be honest. I don't like her attitude towards Wei Wuxian. I think that she's, very harsh against Wei Wuxian for no reason whatsoever. She says her reason is that her husband was in love with Wei Wuxian's mother once upon a time, but that's not Wei Wuxian's fault. But I do like how she's willing to fight for the clan, willing to fight for her family, and willing to keep them safe. So I really love her spirit. I absolutely enjoy that bit about Madame Yu. So I am turning the page because I have like an essay in front of me. Excuse me. I tried to be as vague as possible with the reviews in case people has not read it, but also give my opinions on it. So after everything that has happened with Wen Chao's mistress and Madame Yu, the whole war it's practically happened in Jiang clan, between Jiang clan and Wen clan. And so Madame Yu sets Jiang Chen and Wei Wuxian off to safety. And I'm going to end it there at the moment because otherwise I would like to hear your opinions about what you think about Madame Yu as well, because I really do like Madame Yu, and I can imagine there's a lot of mixed opinions about her. So everything has happened from then on, but Jiang Chen and Wei Wuxian decided to go back to Jiang clan to figure out what is happening and see if there's a chance to save his parents. And around then, Wei Wuxian has met up a very unexpected visitor that will take them to another new character. There's a strong women here in this one. I really like the fact that there is a strong women. I do very much love it. However, I have a little bit of a gripe about this, and I'm going to be talking about this. So the unexpected visitor takes so Jiang Chen got hurt while trying to save his parents, and the unexpected visitor takes Wei Wuxian and the unconscious Jiang Chen somewhere where we meet the other new character, Wen Qing. And I still really like her. She's still a good character. But I find her part in this to be forgettable. I think it's because I'm also watching the show along with reading the book as well. But in the show, The Untamed, the live action you can watch in Netflix, you meet Wen Qing way earlier. And she has proven to be a fantastic character. Like, she's probably my favorite character in the show. In the book, however, you don't meet her until at that point in the where the unexpected visitor takes them to her to get Jiang Cheng healed. Yeah, she was good. She basically told the Wen guards to piss off and tell Wen Ning to redo. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said the name. I'm so sorry. I told her brother that that the medicine is wrong, and try and get Jiang Cheng healed. But I don't know. It seemed very forgettable, considering that this is the first time that we've met her. While in the show, she had done so much more. Like, she was helping her brother. She was helping Wei Wuxian and Lan Shan. She was practically the mole at this point. She knows the difference between right and wrong. She fully believes that on saving and helping people, not hurting and killing people. And I fully respect that. She really she really stood her ground. That's why I really like her. She's very well aware of the wrongdoings of what Wen Clan is doing, but unfortunately she has to stay there in order to keep her and her brother safe. She has to follow the Wen Clan's the Wen Clan leader in order to keep her brother safe, but at the same time knows that not everyone is her enemy and is willing to help the people that she's so-called friends. So she's very, very loyal. She's very, very strong-willed. And I absolutely love her for it. And I wish that was shown her that more in the book. So she's kind of just went in, stuffed some herbs in Jiang Chen and then left. So hopefully that won't be the case in this book. Hopefully that we will see Wen Qing in the future. But yeah, I prefer her in the Untamed. Whoever decided that Wen Qing needed to be coming on way earlier and show that she's an amazing character, mad respect and full applause, because Wen Qing is absolutely amazing. And as I say, she was my favorite character in the show. I'm hoping to see more of her in the books to show how amazing she is. That is my gripe of Wen Qing at the moment. And I am just reading through my essay. Yes, I said that. Well, I said from the in the beginning was that it does focus a bit on the Sunshot campaign. As I said, when Clan has started the war, started invading clans, it went to destroy Cloud Recesses. It's trying to invade Jiang Cheng, and all the clans band together. It's like, nope, no more. This is out of control now, and they literally went in. And at that moment, Jiang Chen and Lan Shan also teamed up to figure out what happened in one of the cities. And they met a very unexpected visitor to help them deal with Wen Chao as well. Somebody else has sorted out Wen Chao's brother, I think, Wen Shu, but they were there to sort out Wen Chao. And I don't want to say anything about that, but let's just say Wen Chao definitely got what he deserved. Definitely got what he deserved. And I hate Wen Chao. Wen Chao sucks. Wen Chao really sucks. And now, around that time, this is Lan Shan and the unexpected visitor had a very quite an intense argument about the techniques that the visitor used, and Lan Shan did not approve of this and wanted the visitor to go back to cloud recesses. But that the visitor said, nope, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. And then around that moment, realizing that it ended up all being a past, and then it gone transfer into the present to see Wei Wuxian sleeping. So the unexpected visitor is Wei Wuxian. Now, I'm going to be honest. I see what the author's trying to do, try to transition between past and present, but I still feel like it's a bit jumpy. I prefer how it worked in volume 2, where Wei Wuxian was using empathy. I did really like that, using the empathy technique to understand the past of corpses or dead people, and I really like that. I feel like with the dream thing, it could have transitioned a bit better. Like, it was ended in one chapter about the Sunshot campaign, and then at the start of the chapter you just randomly see Wei Wuxian sleeping to try and note that he was dreaming all this. We kind of knew that he was dreaming about this. I just wish it was transitioned a bit better. So like for example it jolted him, like, instead of muttering "don't go," which is what happens in the book, in his sleep, he could shout "don't go," and trying to reach out for Lanshan in the dream, and then ends up waking up and see he's grabbing Lanshan in present day or something. Like something along those lines. I feel like it would have transitioned a bit better. So we are back in present day, and Wei Wuxian and Lanshan decided to discuss that there's something going wrong on with Guan Yao, that he doesn't appear as innocent as people thinks, particularly after the conversation that Wei Wuxian heard between Guan Yao and his wife, and they decided to look into what he knows. So apparently, when he looked into Ne Mingzhe, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, the clan leader of the Ne clan, something went seriously wrong. Guan Yao was playing music, and Mingzhe got crazy. He got crazy, and Wei Wuxian wanted to look into this and wanted to ask Lanshan's brother Xichen about this. And Xichen outrightfully so, yes, I did teach him certain techniques with the instrument. I don't know how to pronounce the instrument, I'm sorry. I call it Jichen, but I don't know if that's a correct way of saying it. Do let me know. But yes, he outright said that he taught Guan Yao how to play this, and with certain techniques. And they decided to look into it in the Forbidden Library to see what he was playing, because the music that he was supposed to play, supposed to calm the mind, supposed to be very peaceful, but what he played was made his victim go really, really crazy, and that's why they looked into it. The chapter after that is Siege Hunt, and Siege Hunt is like a break chapter, like chapter 9 in the second volume. It's a very is a take a break from the Sunshot campaign and from Guan Yao, and so it's very, very heavily based on the relationship. It's Siege Hunt is basically clans get together to go out hunting as like a sport. And Wei Wuxian is just chilling, is doing Wei Wuxian things. And he was there to wear a blindfold by one of the cultivators and see if he can hunt with the blindfold on all this time. But while he was on the blindfold, he got a kiss from an unexpected person. I'm sure you can guess who the unexpected person is. But the thing is that the writing did not say who the person kissing is, because we're in Wei Wuxian's perspective. But there is a picture to show who the person actually is. So it kind of flew the mystery out of the window a little bit. I mean, you kind of have a back in the mind guess who it actually is, but I just wish it wasn't a picture. Otherwise, the mystery is just gone. I mean, I love the picture. The picture is beautiful, but I want to keep that mystery along with Wei Wuxian because he's still blindfolded. And there's an unexpected visitor does have like a kind of a negative reaction towards it, towards of what happened previously. And Wei Wuxian is like, oh, what's going on? And it just makes you think and go, yeah, what is going on? I'm kind of confused by the negative reaction. So hopefully it's an unforgettable moment, that bit. So hopefully it would revert back to it, to understand of the characters' emotional reaction. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. I say it's a bit weird because it was a bit unexpected for his character. I will say that. So hopefully it will revert back to what actually happened. But it's not just their relationship that is focused on. It also focuses on another person's relationship, Yan Li and Zizhuan, or Jin Zizhuan and Jiang Yan Li. And to revert back, Zizhuan insulted Yan Li because it's a bit complicated. I don't know if this happened in this book or in the previous book. No, this has definitely happened in this book because Zizhuan had insulted Yan Li by saying, listen, you're trying to take credit for a work that a maid has, and that is not very noble of you. So he completely misunderstood Yan Li's character. For people who do not know Yan Li is a very, very lovely, very, very calm, and very, very well mannered. But she has great interest in cooking and cleaning and taking care of people. So she has pure skills of knowing how to do that, particularly of making a specific lotus and rib soup. That's something that she's very well famous for within her family. So she's a very lovely character, but because Jin Zizhuan and Yan Li doesn't really hang out together, he probably didn't know that. So which I'm not defending his attitude or anything. I'm just saying they probably have not hung out as well as they should. But considering they're engaged, so Zizhuan just assumed that she's a typical noble woman who's trying to take credit for a hardworking maid's hard work. So yeah, that was kind of shitty of him. But around that time, Yan Li defends Wei Wuxian against other cultivators, accusing him of cheating in the hunt. And Zizhuan realized his mistake around that point, and seeing Yan Li as like a fantastic woman, which she is. She is a fantastic woman. But yeah, that's pretty much the extent of what happened in the book. Also, Yan Li's character progression, I do generally love. She became a bit more sterner. Like I do like it that she is well mannered and that she is lovely. I just wish that she had a bit of fighting spirit like her mum has. Jiang Qing is definitely his mum's son, but I wish Yan Li has a bit of fighting spirit, and it did shown in that in that chapter. Like, she was defending Wei Wuxian, but in a well-mannered way that she knows how. So yeah, really all for Yan Li. But yeah, that is pretty much the what happened in this book. And I'm very much looking forward to reading the fourth book. I got the fourth book, so do expect a review of that one as well. But yes, if you have any opinions on anything, like the characters, the setting, the transitions between past and present, or just anything really, do let me know. I'm very, very interested. And I don't know what rating to give this book. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if this is me being biased. The fact that there is lack of Wen Qing, it really throws me off, particularly the transitions from the past in the Sunshot campaign to the present day where he was dreaming. That also threw me off too. I actually kind of prefer the Untamed way, where they showed the present day at the beginning, and then they showed all of the past at once up to that point of the present day that's shown at the beginning. I really prefer that rather than constantly switching from past to present. Otherwise it just ends up being so confusing. It's probably me, but yeah, the transitions between past and present always throws me off a little bit, particularly in this one. I feel like it could have been a lot smoother. I'm gonna give this 3.5. This was probably my least favorite book in this series. So my favorite is volume 2 so far. I do like volume 2 a lot, but volume 3, it's 3.5 out of 5. It's probably my least favorite of the series, but I am still reading. The series. I'm going to read volume 4. That is the last book I've got of the series, but I have heard there is going to be a volume 5 in May, or for UK it is, volume 5 in May, which you can pre-order in Amazon. But if you're also interested in this book, I will put the Amazon affiliation link down below, where if you buy the book from Amazon, I get a small commission from it. So do give it a try if you're interested. But yes, thank you so much for watching my review. I do hope you very much I do hope you enjoy it. Sorry for the stammering. I don't know what's going on. So do like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, or if you want to see my future book reviews. I said this plan before. I want to finish Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation first, take a break from this author to go read something else, and then go back to the author in a different series. I know I've started the Scum Villain self-saving system, so after that break book, I'm going to reread that and then continue that series, because I do have volume 2 and volume 3, and I saw that there is future volumes as well, and I've also got Heaven's Official Blessing as well, so I do need to read that. But at the moment I'm really focused on this. I do very much enjoy even though I do have like certain complaints about these certain things, I do actually enjoy where this story is going, particularly following Wei Wuxian and Lan Shan's relationship. But yes, thank you ever so much for your time. I do have a streaming channel, which is twitch.com, and I also have another YouTube channel where I post streams and gaming related videos on there, so do check them out. I'll put the Goodreads on there if you want to follow me there, as well as an Amazon affiliation link if you want to buy the book through that link, where I get a small commission. So yeah, do take care everyone, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Do take care. Bye bye.